What's up, Aces and Angels? We're back with another video. Today we want to talk to you guys about marriage and how a lot of people feel like it's hard. It becomes tough when you go from that, that dating range into an actual marriage. And we just want to let you guys know that it is not. We have been married for 1 year now.
Woo!
Congratulations, us. That was kind of weak. Took me one more.
Dated for 5 years before we got married.
It's our 6th year of being together. I think marriage is not hard because when you find that person that you actually click with and mesh with, you got that chemistry going, doing everything that you want to do comfortably together, then it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard at all. I think we have great chemistry first and foremost. We don't argue much, When that prank video go up there, y'all may think differently. We have the 3 C's, man. This is the motto I live by. When it comes to relationships, you gotta have communication, commitment, and compromise. You gotta have those 3 things. If you don't have those 3 things, you ain't got nothing. You can find the perfect person for you, but if you don't communicate with them, you don't compromise with them, you don't commit to them, you're not gonna have anything. That person's gonna leave you, and you're gonna be a sad individual.
Well, I think marriage isn't hard because what's really hard is life. And the most stable thing in your life should be your partner. We have had hard times in life, but it has not affected our marriage. If it is hard, I feel like people are making it hard. You should compromise. You should not be selfish. A lot of people are selfish and they're just like me, me, me. But you should be worried about the happiness of your partner, and that your partner should be worried about or should be concerned with the happiness of you. You guys should work together because we do deal with things. We do have disagreements. We do, get annoyed. We do have boring times. We do have exciting times. We have all of that. We experience all of that.
True.
But what we have is love for each other. And when we go through something hard, we can come back to each other. Our safety is each other.
True.
Even when it's between us, we know that at the end of the day, we love each other. We are best friends. And I feel like we need each other. I feel like I need you.
I need you too, man. We've grown this life together and it wouldn't be the same without you. I can tell you that much for sure. I don't think there would be anything good about life without you.
Thank you. Also, I just feel like when people say that marriage is hard, I think of hard as like not enjoyable. The way that people talk about their marriage is like they need a vacation from their marriage.
Right.
I honestly never feel like I need I don't get with my friends and be like, girl, thank God I get to be with you now, because let me tell you, he was getting on my nerves and I just can't be with him for another second.
I feel like if you're trying to be in a real relationship and you feel like this person is for you, it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be like a job. It shouldn't be like a full-time job as far as like, hey, I hate this. I don't want to be here. A lot of people get the problems and the issues of life confused with the problems and the issues of a relationship. Some people don't. Some people don't. But a lot of people do. Sometimes it actually is problems in a relationship though. Sometimes you're just not with that right person. That person is not for you. It is just as simple as that. That person will never change. Do not try to change a person because it will not work. Tried it before, did not work. Thought I could mold somebody, did not work.
I tried that too. Yeah, it didn't work.
Doesn't
like
work.
When a person is so out of control and you feel like you need to tame them, you probably can't.
Yeah, and don't think you're taking on a challenge because, it will be a challenge and you will lose. Simple
You
as that.
will lose.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, that is true. Or they will hurt you so bad that you feel so ridiculous. It's like, why did I waste my time? I get really, really confused and like puzzled. We did not experience this, but what specifically happens from the time that you say your boyfriend, girlfriend, and get engaged into like now I do? If you could tell me in the comments below, please explain this to me. Like, it seems like people drastically go from dating to marriage, and now like it wasn't hard before, it wasn't work before, but it instantly becomes work when you say I do. I just honestly don't understand it.
Maybe it's because people don't live together before they get married. A lot of people don't. I mean, this is the new age. Millennials, a lot of people are living together, having sex. Some people even have kids before they marry. A lot of people are doing that stuff, but a lot of people don't. You know, so maybe it's the fact that, okay, this is all new. We're living together now, we got a kid together. Wait until that marriage title comes about to do all of these things instead of test driving that car before you drive it off the lot.
Now, I think that some people are in that situation where they are like us and we did have sex before marriage, live together before marriage, everything before marriage. No, we didn't have the kid before marriage.
He was brewing up in the pot.
He was in there.
But he wasn't poured into that cup.
But he wasn't out.
Until after we said
until we got married. And we did not get married because we had him. We just thought it was perfect timing because we were already engaged.
Right. So please don't get it misunderstood. We did not get married because she was pregnant with Nassim. We got married because it was going to happen regardless.
And we loved each other. I feel like there are people that were in our situation where they did everything before marriage, but they still feel like marriage is hard, which I just don't understand. If you've done everything, what I believe is that a lot of times they may have not said like it was hard before, but they may have not liked certain things and have felt like marriage was gonna change those things. And then when they got married and now they're together forever in life and like they can't just be like, okay, we separated, now it's hard. And before you could just be like, I'm not talking to you for a couple days.
Best in those situations, all you do is you have your argument, whatever it is y'all need to go through to get your feelings out, and then you go separate yourselves until you're able to come back together and resolve the conflict.
Tips that I would give that have worked for us, that have made marriage very easy. Don't change who you are. That is like the biggest thing. I think that, you know, you have to still be yourself, but you do have to change. I think that people believe that too. Like, well, if I'm in a relationship, it should just be natural. I should just be able to be myself. Okay, yes, you can be yourself, but parts of you have to change.
That's true.
Like when I got with him, I like to like date a lot of people. I like to like flirt. I was a big flirt. Like, I liked that. I enjoyed that. But those were some things that I actually had to change. That were a part of me, but that could not be a part of me if I really wanted this to work.
Yeah. Put that pride aside, though. Both very humble people.
Okay with saying that we're sorry to each other.
Yeah, not that big of a deal.
No, it's
to
not.
let that pride go. Just be the bigger person. If I'm wrong, I say I'm sorry. I let people know, hey, this was my fault. And I truly take responsibility for that. How can we fix it from here? That's what we do in a relationship.
That's what we do in a relationship.
Simple, guys.
It is simple. Setting expectations that are so unrealistic. There's not a manual for marriage, okay? Just because people say that when you're married you gotta do this, and when you're married you gotta do this, and when you're married you gotta do this. Well, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're meeting their expectations instead of talking with your partner
to see what works for y'all.
See what works for y'all, and like not caring what anybody else thinks about it. Don't worry about what other people think. You have to know your role. People have such a bad like thought when they talk about like roles, because I think that they think it's going back to like
you thinking about
the olden days,
chivalry, and you know, I mean that's fine. I don't think chivalry is dead, but you know, going beyond that, think about it like this: any type of sports team, right? So you and your partner are a team, right? So any type of sports team. If I'm talking about a basketball team, I got what? I got my point guard. Okay. I got my shooting guard. I got my small forward. I got my power forward. I got my center.
Blah blah.
She don't know what none of that means.
Let's just get.
Alright, but anyway, you got everybody playing their roles. You can't have the center trying to handle the ball on every play. The center's supposed to be down low, grabbing the rebound, blocking shots. Power forward's supposed to be down low, scoring. You get the point. Everybody got to play their role. If one thing is out of position, then what happens? The whole thing falls apart.
When it comes to a relationship, I feel like you can cover each other's roles.
Cross-train. You know how to do what she do. She know how to do what you do. That's pretty much so it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. For our new subscribers, anybody watching this video, go and hit that button. Mash that subscribe button down at the bottom. Go ahead, leave y'all comments on, you know, whatever you think a relationship should be, whatever relationships means to you, you know.
And marriage.
And marriage.
If you're married or if you have an opinion about marriage, let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, let us know, man.
Also, if you feel like there is someone in your life that could use this advice, that's maybe getting married and could use a little bit of encouragement and not be scared by all the millions of people that are telling them what they are getting themselves into, be sure to share this video with them. You know that we encourage you to dare to be different, because what makes you different makes you beautiful, and we truly believe that you are all beautiful no matter how different you are, and we want you to remember that. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you in our next video. Peace.